If you have a stutter or are a parent of a child who stutters, you may be looking for a speech therapist to help. Stuttering is a complex condition that requires experienced therapists who truly understand stuttering. You might ask yourself, why is this important? Don't all speech-language pathologists have the same credentials and training? While we do have the same credentials, our training in the area of stuttering varies significantly, and many speech-language pathologists don't have an extensive understanding of stuttering or sufficient experience working with people who stutter. Parents of children who stutter are not always aware of this difference in SLP preparation and experience. So Sparrow is here to guide individuals and families as they obtain the help they desire.
I don't think the emotions kicked in immediately, but yeah, after a while, it's a very stressful thing, seeing this happen to your child and feeling a little powerless to make a difference.
I want the best for him, and to not have that was just made me feel really sad and sad for him. Just kind of feeling anxious about how to set him up for success and how to support him and not knowing how to do that.
I just thought the speech pathologist was enough, and I didn't really realize that there were people that were stuttering experts.
One thing that I got from that appointment was the therapist, she did not know what stuttering was. She told me to do this and that, which I had already done. It did not help, but then it looked like those were her only tricks.
Yeah, we just kind of went over some different kind of strategies to help me speak more fluently and stuff like that. To speak fluent and to never stutter. I would say that was the main goal of that specific speech therapy.
They really emphasized a lot more of the immediate technique versus how to set up your environment to support this child.
I would probably want to have gained more of the mindset of everything's okay, you are who you are, and that's okay.
That's what I have found with the last couple of speech-language therapists who had experience and have experience with kids who stutter, is having that flexibility and understanding where they are in their stuttering sort of journey, and being able to step back when they need to step back, being able to push it a little when they know they can, and reminding, Nathan in this case, regularly that, that it's okay to stutter, continuing to remind them of that, and that you don't have to pretend you don't.
I believe the most important part was to make me realize that stuttering is not something bad. It's just a part of me. I like it or not, it will be there with me, and it's a part of my identity, and the sooner I accept it, the better I will be.
Just accepting that I don't speak fluently, and I stutter, and that's okay. That's not a bad thing. And that was huge for me because I never really heard that.
I believe after my therapy, my perspective has changed extraordinarily. Before, I used to think of my stuttering as something that needs to be hidden. To now, it's a part of me. If there is no stuttering, I will not be Saeed. It's a part of my identity. I have accepted it, and I don't have to hide. That has been the biggest reward for me.
After my perspective changed, it kind of just, I pretty much stopped worrying about it, which was really something I've been seeking my whole life, which I didn't even know that I was seeking for it. So not a huge flip outwardly. It's more so inwardly was the change.
So immediately he had more confidence in speaking and more confidence in his interactions with peers around him.
In the back of my mind, I was like, this this person knows exactly where I am right now, and like my emotions.
The goal for me soon changed from I have no faith in therapy to like, hey, I am seeing these changes. With my sessions, I was able to get out of that vicious cycle of anxiety and stuttering. And soon, the more I engaged myself with the people outside, the more I felt comfortable communicating.
That person was wonderful, and she helped her get her self-confidence back, I feel like, to try to find someone in their community that's an ally of stuttering, which means that that person has more education, not necessarily a doctorate in stuttering, but has more education in stuttering, and I would definitely want that, recommend that to any parent who, like I said, if we'd had it to do over again, we would have sought out someone that was more of a specialist and had more education in stuttering. I think it would definitely make a difference.
There is help for people who stutter, and I'm excited to tell you about speech-language pathologists with the Ally of Stuttering seal. The Ally of Stuttering SLP is a therapist who is committed to prioritize stuttering as an area of professional growth. They have obtained intentional and ongoing training in the area of stuttering. They have more experience working with people who stutter, and they are involved in the stuttering community. Through a collaboration with My Speech, Sparrow Stuttering has a database that is searchable by state, so you can find an Ally of Stuttering SLP who is licensed in your state. Some allies of stuttering are board-certified fluency specialists, and some are generalists who specialize in stuttering. Visit our website at sparrowstuttering.org to find the right therapist for you.